Head Coach Pete Rossomando, we've had a few minutes to allow the craziness of this afternoon to set in. What are your thoughts on the effort that you guys showed throughout this afternoon?
I thought our kids played really hard, and was really impressed with the way they battled. I mean, we were down 13 late, and Jake mounted a drive. We got in 2 minutes, we put it in. We haven't been good in 2 minutes all year, and Jake just put it together, put us on his back. We got within one score. We had the great kickoff by Frankie, and the kids just continued to battle, even all the way down to the end. You know, even though they had a short field goal, our guys really went hard after it, and I think made that thing go off to the side.
I think every time we needed somebody to step up and make a play, somebody did, whether it was Jake on a big touchdown run, and then the throw to Cam, and then you mentioned Frankie on the kickoff, and the kickoff before that, they kind of stopped at the one, and you know, defensively, guys stepping up and making plays. What's this championship mean for this program and you in your fourth year, and the turnaround that's happened in those 4 years?
Well, I mean, obviously, it couldn't have come at a better time. I mean, when you come off a 2-9 season, a season where you think you kind of got all the pieces in place and injuries happen and you can never really recover, and we come out this year and we start off 0-3 against great competition, and our kids just never waver. And I said it to our guys this morning before we left. Great part about our team is they always prepare the same way. They prepared the same way when we were 0-3 as this week when we were 6-3. So proud of those guys, and you know, hope we can finish this whole thing off next week. And so I'm certainly happy for our university and all the people that have been behind us all the way through this.
Lots of up and down emotions there in those last 6 minutes or so. Down 13, missed extra point, thought maybe it would play a role, and then maybe it wouldn't play a role, and then you come down and watch them miss that field goal at the end. And what are the emotions are at that point? You told me right after the game you knew they weren't going to make it.
I had a pretty good feeling that he would miss it. It was a tough angle, you know, really tough angle. It's essentially it's inside of an extra point on a sharp angle, and it's tough for any kicker to make. And you know, he pulled it, and you know, he didn't make it. But honestly, we got into this game. I felt, even from the start, I felt great about our players. They were prepared. No matter how the game went, I was proud of the way they went out there and conducted themselves. And they got all the penalties. We didn't get any of the what I would call the undisciplined penalties. They got all of them. They got at least 3 of them in the game, and our kids kept their composure. And that's what you got to do to win a championship. If you want to win a championship, you got to keep your composure. Just so proud of our guys.
Coach, congratulations to you. Some business to take care of next week, but we'll let you enjoy this one for at least a couple days.
Thanks.